Hello friends, welcome to, hopefully, the last Phoenix stitching stream. I don't think I'm going to get that far, but we'll see. I can be hopeful. That's why I said hopefully. Hopeful. Welcome in everybody. Alright, I am trying to find my pattern so I know where I'm at. Boop, 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 boop. It's up here on the other screen. Everything is backwards. I have a new camera set up. So my Canon M50 is up here, like way up here. It's great. I can zoom in and we can start beading. And I can zoom out as necessary. But yeah, it's gonna look like I'm left-handed, but I'm not. The image is just flipped horizontally because of the way the camera is mounted. And probably something with OBS, like Streamlabs. I don't know what's going on, but I'll figure it out eventually. And I might want to turn the autofocus off of my face cam at some point, but we'll get to that if it gets bothersome. Who knows? Actually gonna up a little. There we go. All right, so I'm not hitting the top of the frame. How is everybody? It is Saturday. I am not really this energetic. I just sound it. I slept in. Oh geez. I was working on this piece until 4 a.m. I was trying to finish. I was trying so hard for a finish. All right, let me get in frame. Let's hope I stay in frame. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. My thread's kind of short, so I might have to like add new right away. But this piece has been a long time in the process. I started in, I want to say like January or February of 2019, because this was one of Saren's maybes for a winter stitch along. It wasn't the one that she ended up choosing, but it's the one I fell in love with stupidly, but I fell in love with it. This has been such a pain to bead, like to the point where I almost don't want to ever like do another bead point again. And I know that's not true. It's just this was not the right pattern for one. That's all. Okay, I need dark purple. Okay, maybe I need to move the beads over here so you don't catch my hair as I lean over. There we go. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Oh, they're not in the same places as they were last night. I had little miniature piles of color in my bead soup here. I do not right now. But, guys, let's just see. This is the beautiful bead soup I'm working from. On big ass pieces like this that have like a dozen or more colors, or heck, even like 6 to 8 colors or more, that's all just confetti, I just bead soup. It's easier for me to just pick out the color I need from a pile than it is to, like, on a project this big, bring out all the colors, put them in their nice neat little wells on my palette, stitch on it for like not long or hours, either way, doesn't matter, and then put all the beads back up. It's not worth it. I'd rather just one pile, the end. one pile, be done with it. I don't care enough. And I love the color mix anyway for this particular project. I am more excited to be able to work with these guys as like confetti jewelry than I am to actually finish this. This has had a lot of blue in it, and so it's made me crazy. And this last section, of course, is blue. Mostly blues and purpley blues. So, in the past, I haven't liked working with this on stream. I'm thinking today might be better because I can zoom in and out as necessary. And because, what was I gonna say? I have more space to get it in frame because of the different camera. Alright. So let me move my mic a little closer. There we go. Hear me a little more clearly. So that was 2. Do I need 3? I need 3 of these. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it is Saturday. It is a very sleepy Saturday. I'm here because it is my schedule to be here. It just feels like a hi, welcome to my stream, watch me nap kind of day. I know that's not the case, but like that's what it feels like. Just a sleepy day. And it's my own fault because I've been staying up and I've been watching TV and I've been, well, last night I was beating super late, but several nights this month I have just stayed up super late and just been consuming all the television. Nothing wrong with that, obviously. That's how I relax and do nothing because that's what I want to do is nothing. But I love stories, and so I just binge when I watch stories. Nope. Come on. I know you're in here. A couple of the purples are very, very hard to tell apart from each other. Like, very difficult when you're hunting for them. Like, when they're side by side, you can tell it a little better, but when you're, like, hunting through the pile, I don't know if you can see these two, but there's a lighter purple here, and then there's a darker purple here. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's not nice. So when I started the stream, I had 450 left to go, and these columns are 15 beads long. It's a column and a half, so it's a 10 by 10 and then like a 5 by 10, and I didn't want to like go down and then go all the way back up again for half a row. Like, nah. How? My first chatter a bot, you jerk. Alright. Well, that's cruel and unusual punishment for a Saturday morning. My thread is so short. I can't reach anything. But it's not so short that I like need to add a new thread. It's just short for streaming. Sad time. Oh, let's go this way. Pink. Okay, I need to bunch it up this way. You will notice this is not on a hoop. It is not on a Q-snap. Neither one of those options worked great for me. Well, it's not entirely true. I didn't like the Q-snap, but I had like a massive one. It was huge and bulky and was not the right size for this project. And I do have a hoop that did work okay, but because it's beads, I didn't want to like put any pressure or stress on them. But holding it was fine, actually. And so I've just opted to make this entire piece just by holding it with the fabric. It's fine. It's good. No grime guard, nothing. Just as is. Pink. Come here, pink. And it's just been the most comfortable way for me to hold it. And I have used hoops before. I used hoops when I made my biscornu. Gonna be nice. My beaded biscornu here. And then I have a beaded cross-stitch kaleidocycle. And I made both of those on my hoop, and it was the perfect size. It's like an 8-inch or something. Yeah, it's not quite like pie pan sized, but it is about 8-inch hoop, which works great. But with the beads, I didn't want to break any beads by tightening too hard, so I just kind of only did that for a little bit and then didn't. And then I didn't. Alright, so I don't know, like, this is just my plan. I'd like to get this done. It's not going to be likely on stream. It's going to take longer than 2 hours, which is my battery life. On this camera, I learned Thursday night, I did a glow stream to test and see how long the battery life would be. And until I buy cables for this, it's 2-hour streams for now, which I'm fine with because they're a lot less exhausting than the longer streams. Also, we have somewhere to be today at 6 anyway, so I can't stream for 4 hours even if I wanted to. So it's Ixo's mom's birthday today. It was his brother's birthday last week. So streams have been a little weird lately, but that's okay. It happens. I didn't do Tuesday because I was trying to figure out how to set up the camera, and it took me longer than expected, of course. And then Wednesday I got caught up in admin stuff, and then Thursday is when I actually tested this out for the first time. But I have completely unhooked my old face cam. I have rearranged stuff. Because with my brain, what happens is if I want to achieve something, then I have to take away any crutches or any old methods of something I was relying on. So if I want to make a change, and change is hard for human brains, change is hard. If I want to make a change, then I have to take away the thing I'm changing. So so if I want this camera to be my stream camera, then I have to take away the cameras I'm upgrading. So the old face cam is on the desk over there. I'm keeping it. Like I kept my old mic. I'm using my old mic now because my new mic is the only one that has a cord for the camera. Hello, Blue Feather. Welcome. How are you today? Everything's backwards. I'm sorry. I'm not left-handed, I promise. I need to figure new camera mounts to get this to look right. But it at least functions, so we're good. Look at it, though. How are you today, Blue Feather? I feel like really bunched in and crowded, but like my thread is short. That's the only reason. Made friends with the neighborhood crow. It's leaving me rocks. That's amazing. That's so cool. Friend to birds. Yes. Yes, that's amazing. That's cool. Never made friends with a crow. I did have a, what was he? I think it was a robin. I had a robin as an alarm clock when I was in high school. We lived in the woods. My senior year of high school, we lived in my brother's house that he built after he built himself a new one. And just the way that the sunlight hit the window above my bed, this robin would see his reflection and he would attack himself in the window, you know, because he's protecting his territory and there's, you know, another male bird. And so when the sun would rise, it would just slant through the trees just so that he could start seeing his reflection, because he lived in the tree right across from the window. And the second the sun would come up, he would just be attacking the window to protect his territory from himself, you know? Been leaving it scraps on my AC unit. Oh, that's super sweet. That's amazing. I love birds. Yeah, he would attack the window every morning. And it'd be my alarm clock and time to wake up because you can't really sleep through that if it's right above your head. Boop. Alright. Flip this around time. I think I can get another row before I have to change threads. My bead soup for anybody who wants to see. Look how beautiful! I love it! So cool. I'm so glad that like everything is showing up on camera beautifully. And that's a dark screen. What does it look like on the playback on like the bright screen? My screens are two different brightness, which I didn't realize for the longest time. Yeah. Boop. So pretty. Okay, so it's a little duller on the playback, but that's okay. It's super vibrant for me. Okay, where am I at? I don't know. Where's my pattern? Bop, 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 bop. So yeah, I'm trying to finish this. I was trying to finish it last night, which turned into this morning, which turned into 4 a.m., which turned into me being exhausted. And then I slept until almost noon. I've been doing that a lot lately, staying up till 4 a.m. Just all that TV watching. Just letting myself relax more, but it turns into like accidentally staying up way too late. So I'm not more relaxed, I'm just more tired. I don't know, like, I'll be glad to be done with this when I am finished with it, for sure. But man, has this been a very exhausting project. I don't want to do another one this big. That's for sure. I might do smaller bead points in the future. Probably play around with other fabrics and stuff. I don't want to have to buy a bunch of stuff though, so I don't know. I'd have to find a really, really enticing project to want to work with it. Well, I actually want to make a scissor case for my Reginald's. I want it to be an ice cream cone, but I don't know if I want to do that as like pixel art or if I want to do it as embroidery. I think embroidery would be more fun. I haven't had a chance to like experiment with textured embroidery in a minute. So I think that would be fun. So that wouldn't be a bead point then. I don't know what would be a bead point. But at least I know how to pick patterns. Or just make my own. I do have like a cross stitch pattern creator now. What is it? What is it called? I don't know. It's for like the... It works on the e-machine, so it's for 98. Windows 98. Aha! Okay, I think we're short enough now that I can add new thread. And then not have to worry about where my beads are. Alright, so just flip it over. This is the back. It's just up and down, up and down. It's the same color as the fabric itself. It's just the blue. Boop. Blue on blue. Okay, I didn't get my cone out though to work. Okay. Guys, if you bead a lot, like I do, it is worth it to get yourself a cone of Nymo. And it is such better quality than what you find on the bobbins. The spools, the cones, whatever you want to call them, such better quality than what you find on the bobbins. I kid you not. Oh jeez, who did it? What's happening? Ah! Oh no. Oh shoot. My thing's not displaying right. Who did it? I broke it. Streamlabs is being weird. Give me a sec, guys. What is happening, Streamlabs? Why are you glitching? Who subbed? Tell me! Okay. It was me. Okay, thank you, Gamer Mama. Some days Streamlabs is just real weird. There it is. Okay, I had to go to the other area. Thank you so much. RB, I feel that if you decide you wanted to do another bead point, you would have to find a cross stitch pattern without fractionals, backstitch, or blends. Exactly. Yeah, so this had half stitches on it, this one. Let me get my notebook out for Gamer Mama. Oh, everything's gonna be backwards again. Ah! This is bugging me so much. Which one do you want me to fill in, Gamer Mama? There we go. We're backwards, but oh well. But yeah, RLB, you're absolutely right. I wouldn't do anything with blends. I wouldn't do anything with back stitching. And I wouldn't do anything with fractional stitches at all. Alien! Alright. I can do that. I love this little alien dude. I've actually designed the alien on a chart, but I haven't had a chance to beat him up yet, and I'm so sad because I want to get to that point. But I have to have a full chart before I bead anything on it. This camera's beautiful, guys. Like, I have not had to mess with focus once. I even glow streamed with this the other night. This is my new M50 that I'm streaming with. And it's way up here, so it's like barely out of frame. But like, ah! I'm so excited! There you go, Gamer Mama. Thank you so much for the resub. I'm sorry, Slobs is being a slob. But my dashboard tells me who's doing what. So thank you very much for the resub. You are so close. How many months is that? How many months is that? 8 months. Okay. 8 months. I have marked your freebies. You do have freebies already. Okay, sweet. We're caught up. Thank you so much for the reset. RLB, and you would really have to like the colors because you would be living with them. No blue. No blue. Ah, who did it? Dawn! Thank you for the resub. My goodness. Guess who? Did you change your name color? It's so weird. It's like a pew screen. 16 months. Holy moly. Okay, let me see where I changed everything up, guys. I consolidated all my pages, so I don't know where anybody's charts are anymore. Where did I put Dawn? Oh, you're over here. Okay, cool. I'm doing an oak leaf. Were we wanting it green, or did you want it like fall colored? I don't think I actually asked. You kind of ran away last time. My camera is reversed. It is my new camera, and it won't let me horizontally flip anything. And it makes me upset, so I have to figure something out. Green, okay. I'm good then. Okay. I need to re-sketch this leaf, though, because it's kind of jank. Oak leaf is green. Flip it and I can't! It won't let me flip it horizontally. It is a DSLR, so it's not the same as like the Logitechs where you can go into the configure video and then do more to it. No, you can't do that. Yeah, Bob OBS. Indeed, Bob to OBS. So we're a little backwards at the moment, but this is streamed. I need a reference. I can't talk and like draw at the same time. Just oak leaf. Thank you. Gotcha. Yeah, so the face cam I'm using is what used to be for my work surface. So that's a Logitech C920. I was using a Logitech 9000 before. My $2 camera. This is my $60 or whatever I paid for it when I first started streaming Logitech. Which has served me great. You know, both that one served me great. This one served me great for this. But I needed to upgrade to the M50 so that I can have a beautiful bead tutorials and stream. So this stream will only last 2 hours. I'm still working off the battery. I haven't purchased the adapter yet, the power adapter. So I can't have infinitely long streams yet with this, but 2 hours is fine for me. But unlike the Logitechs where you can go in and you can flip vertically and horizontally, I can only flip vertically from Streamlabs settings, and I can't flip horizontally. So it's flipped vertically, otherwise everything would be upside down and backwards. So I think I need to figure out a new way to mount this, because it just needs to like go 180, but I can't get it on my mount and 180 at the same time. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You dork. So how are you doing? What are you up to, my friend? Let me... There's so many different types of oak leaves. I have some in my flower pots right now, actually. The squirrels like to stash their nuts in my flower pots. So every now and then I go out and like there's a new seedling just chilling out, just having a time in my pots. A thing happened for ACDI and I'm excited. Squirrel. Oh shoot. Is GiftBot not working? GiftBot, why are you not working? Be nice. There it is. Okay. It beats me half the time, guys. Sometimes it... Okay, it did work. Okay. Sometimes it does for you, and sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know why. I'm being weird. Forgot that would actually activate it. Yes. It activates. Done. Good. Ooh. I need to watch Up again. It's been too long. Too long indeed. But, oh yes, because Kaleidocycles. I was gonna say a thing. Up is so good, yes. I watched it in theaters. It's the one Disney movie that Rick Astley will never borrow. What? You can see Pearl's hair in high def. can see all the little shifts in color, huh? All the individual curls. High def curls. Do you like the upgrade in my looks? Oh, damn. Dawn! Why? Ugh. Why did you do this to me? I wasn't thinking. Well, you bent over the book. All we saw was your hair. Yeah. Because I had to. Okay. Fine. So, like... Spring, winter... Fall? Not fall. Summer? I don't know. What are we doing here? I just like that there's a cookie in the middle of your random nature, your nature cycle. Spring, winter, summer, and fall. Yeah. Yeah. Oak is summer. Cookie is fall. Okay, fair. Then I'll make the seasons go in the right order for you when I assemble it. So whichever order you want it in, just let me know and I'll assemble it that way. Because I actually know how to do it correctly now. I'm so happy. Guys. Ugh. Like Ravens was my first cycle that went correctly in all the directions. And I don't think I even showed you that I finished this. But I have finished a proto cycle. OMG, I want a cookie. Dawn, remember last time when I ordered cookies? Yes, I do. That was so funny. All right, so we have a pizza. We have a bunch of random stuff. 4 of these. These 4 were ones I made for myself. That, when I was trying to learn how to do a bat cycle, and then I ended up not wanting to finish it in those colors, and so I took it apart. And then a couple of randos. Ooh, look at that. Show. RLB's like, I want it. And then we have kiwi. So 2 of the faces, we had enough pieces for a full pattern. But this is my favorite. I like the biohazard candy corn side. I love the kiwi. Isn't that cool? But yeah, so they all face inwards. All the points face inwards on the first rotation. And then they all face outwards on the outer rotation. I figured it out! But for like seasonal themed things, you know, whichever order you want the seasons to go in, they'll all face inwards in the correct order. So spring, summer, winter, fall will just in rotation correctly, you know? It's my favorite side. I love this. I love this so much. I made it not yesterday, the day before. So what day was that? Thursday? Maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, sorry. It was yesterday, and then I worked on this for the rest of the day. But, Protocycle. There will be a giveaway on my Streamiversary, which, let me find out for real what my Streamiversary actually is. Let's go back to 2019. No, 2018, sorry. Oh, too far. We need November. Okay. Hey, you. Come back. Gimme. I'm gonna say it's November 8th or 9th. One of the two. Hello, Prince. How are you today? And thank you. It is cool, isn't it? It's fun. So fun. Alright. Yay, Protocycle. I do love the Protos. You have one. You own one, RLB. Dawn, also suddenly cloudy and cold and possibly gonna rain. Pet's the last one that was given away. I have jasmine incense burning, and it's my very fall mood. Ooh, fancy. All right, so because I have finished the protocycle now, we're gonna do it the same way as we did before, and I'm actually gonna activate the channel points again. Give me 1 sec. Rewards. Channel points. Giveaway entry. Okay, there we are. It is activated, guys. Go crazy. 2,500 points gives you a giveaway into the protocycle. Give you a chance. That is a stream only redemption. You can only do it once per stream. Oh no, that's... Wait, Prince. I gotta go... But, wait. It's good, but gotta untangle thread and someone drilled the shell I'm using. Oh no. As in... I'm sorry. That's a yikes. Alright, so I have my list started already. It's all backwards and everything. But for the 2 subs that have already happened, Gamer Mama gets an entry, and Graceful Dawn gets an entry. And what are we doing here? And there's the bits, and RLB's already like, give me 10 entries now. 1 person per stream, huh? 1 per stream. As far as the channel point redemptions go, yes, that is to increase viewership. Because it'll go all the way until like November, whichever day it is. Graceful Dawn. 1,000 bits RLB. It's like you want that protocycle, don't you? Thank you so much, though. I'm so honored. Where are you at? Okay. Because you get an entry for every 100 bits as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, I am crazy about kaleidocycles. Alright, so you guys see this list? Because my initial plan in transitioning away from kaleidocycles was to make a triangle for every, like, lurked gift sub. But in making this one, I realized I didn't want to make anymore. Because I already had all the triangles for this one. I'd made them over time. But then there's like another 30-something on this list that I would have had to make. And I'm like, no. How about just, I gotta make life easy on myself. I'm not gonna do this. You're gonna see me throw it away. I don't know if they are anymore. I can't feel guilty about them. They're down there. I said my thank yous at the time of gifting. We're making this protocycle. It will be a streamiversary giveaway. I'm happy enough with that. And we'll just do entries the same way as we did for the last one. So that is 2,500 channel points once per stream. That is every 100 bits. It is every sub and every gift sub. Was there anything else? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not forcing myself anymore, Prince. I already have... there are 37 unfinished kaleidocycles from all the trackers. And those are people who are active in the community. And I am happy just making cycles for them as we transition to something new in the future. So, whatever the new thing is will happen streamiversary time. Or the new year, one of the two. Haven't decided. Oh, geez. RLB! I'm not going to get any stitching done. I was trying to tie on a new thread. You guys haven't even looked at the phoenix because it's been upside down this whole time. Here, I'll give you something to look at while I freak out. Here, let me zoom out for you so you can look at this beauty. At the very least, have something pretty. Other than my face. My goodness, what are you doing, people? RLB. Look at it. Oh my god. Just Snickers. Oh jeez. Yeah, they're just five gift subs. They gifted a total of 15 in the channel. Oh my goodness. RLB, I don't have any more trackers for you to fill out. So it's just... Why? I know. I don't have any more cycles to make you. You don't have to do this. Is that really 5? Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Let me mark it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see if I have any of these people already. Okay. Prince, you are in chat. Have I started? I have not. I'm not. We have met. You will get an entry into the giveaway, but I'm not making new ones. I'm so sorry, Prince. I love and appreciate you, but I can't make myself do these forever. So Prince goes down here. The cutoff for being made cycles was September 7th. It was my D-Stash stream. So anybody after that gets entries into the giveaway. In the future, we'll be doing a Bead of the Month Club where I sign a seed bead for you and mail it off. It's going to be fantastic and super fun. We have X-File. If you're in chat, say hello if you can, if you're able. I'll probably just doodle you an Alex alien though. X-File right here. And then Allie Loves and Chisito and DFW Goat, you will all get entries into the giveaway. I believe you are all new subs. Yes, they will get entries. Let me draw Alex's though. Alex has been here a while. I'm not Alex, X-File. Alex is the name of his alien. Why did the do I have the D-Stash timer on? I thought I got rid of that. Timers. D-Stash. Go away. No. Did somebody like... Neither of them are active. Why? Why did they show up? Ah. It's because we were talking about it. Not that was why I was gifting subs anyway. I know, but still. I appreciate you nonetheless. You're so sweet. It's gifted anyway. True. It is good. I know. D-Stash Streamlabs. What? Who is rating? What? Just sad. Shakes fist at migraine. You said it. Who's rating? Streamlabs is being weird. Is it Liz? Such a thing as a D-Stash. Lady Manga, hello and welcome. Thank you for the raid. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What were you doing? Manga, I assume? Maybe. Raid. Jiraxu, hello and welcome. How are you today? Yes, thank you, Lady Manga, for the raid. Thank you for the shout out, RLB. Let me doodle this down real quick. Oh, I totally forgot the aliens are supposed to have a mouth. Sorry, Gamer Mama. Your doodles don't have a mouth, but this one does. I knew I was forgetting something. Ours doesn't. This one does. They'll all have it anyway, but I feel silly. Anyway. Hello, Raiders. I am catching up on some old and new sub perk things that I do here on this channel. For anyone who is new and doesn't know me, I'm Vanishing Pearl. I am best known on Twitch for making kaleidocycles. These are out of beads. See if I can spin two at once. This one is a typical kaleidocycle. It is a protocycle. We're giving it away in November for my streamiversary. This one is a bat cycle, which I made for myself. It's a little bit different. It does some weird funky pattern things. It's got some gaps in it. It's kind of cool and neat. These are just triangles, whereas these are triangles and hexagons that have been stitched together. Super cool. They all make fun patterns. It's done out of seed beads. I'm just filling in some trackers for some of my first community members who've been here the longest. I'm transitioning to new sub rewards, so it'll be different. Oh, wait. I'm gonna do the silver background for all of them. Why not? Like the silver alien suit, that's why. Hoo-ha. Look at these little aliens. Aren't they cute? I've actually already designed this triangle, and I'm super excited to see how it looks in beads. We're all backwards on the stream anyway. Nice. Pillow fight time. Pillow fight. All right, I'll take that as a raid call. Hair close-up. Oh yeah, lots of hair close-ups. I am not used to having a camera above my head. This is new to me. I just bought it for my birthday this month. So it's a DSLR camera, but everything is in focus all the time, and it's beautiful. Woohoo! Harley, I gotta do a mod thing. Yeah, fancy. We don't have very many mod things to do in this stream. Aliens, did I inspire? X-Files actually been around for a while, but he's also the other alien that we have chilling out with us a lot. Hey, Moon Witch. Hello, hello. Nice. Hi to all the new friends or new arrivals. Mod thing. Where? Looks around for the mod. It was RLB. She did the shout out. She beat you to it. Thank you, Lady Manga, for raiding. What do you do? Tell us about yourself. Welcome in, welcome in. I do beadwork. I'm actually, this is a bead point. So if I zoom in here, I still need a higher zoom lens. This is just the kit lens. Still fantastic. I'm not complaining. But these are all beads. Look how fast that Canon autofocus is, guys. It's like out of focus, in focus. Out of focus, in focus. Look at that. There's no hunting. It's amazing. Oh, right. I mod. Definitely didn't actually forget again. To be fair, I made you mod when it was recommended for Crafty Day In. And I haven't taken any of my Crafty Day In mods away. So unless you guys want to not be, then, you let me know. But which camera are you using? I am using a Canon M50 Mark II. I bought it specifically so that I can live stream, so that I can vlog, so that I can make video tutorials for uploading to YouTube in super crisp detail, because I don't like the quality of the Logitech. The Logitech is great, don't get me wrong, but it's really hard with beads, and it being one of the best webcams out there is nice for most stuff, but it's still not nice enough for beads. So you're gonna want a camcorder or a camera, and I wanted the camera as an upgrade to my Nikon D3000 that I bought in 2010. It's not video capable, which is the only reason I didn't use it, because at the time I could have bought a Nikon D3500 so I could stream with that down the road, but little did I know that I was going to be a streamer in 10 years. So, yeah. So beautiful. The more aliens, the beater. Yeah. Just go blind. Blind? Oh, blind to the sword. Ha. Really don't care. Alright. It's up to you. Either way. Lady Mink, a pleasure. I make jewelry, prayer beads, RPG maps, and other artsy crafty things. Ooh, that's fancy. What kind of jewelry? And what kind of prayer beads? I'm curious. I'm always curious about all the nifty, neat things. Who's hosting? Thank you for the host. I had to switch the monitors that everything is on, so I'm backwards on my end, as well as you guys seeing everything backwards on your end. And so I can't get the activity window to show up properly, so I can't always see who's hosting and rating, which is sad. My activity feed over here didn't tell me. Thank you for the host, whoever it was. I haven't caught up in chat yet. Prince, I still say there has to be a mirror option somewhere. There is. I also probably have to find a different mounting option for my camera. Like I said, this is a test stream. My battery life is only 2 hours. I don't have the adapter yet, so I can't stream my full 4 hours. I wanted to do a daylight and a nighttime stream to see before I purchase anything else. Probably. Most DSLR do, yeah. How much was it? I don't want to say the number out loud, but I'll post you a link if you want. It was expensive. Turn the beat around. Oh yeah, the puns. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I have new jokes in the joke command. I went through and I wrote through all the Fire Mountain jokes that I have. They're in there now. Jewelry? Where? Shout out Lady Mink. Yes. Feel free to post us pictures. Like link to pictures, or you are welcome to also join the Discord if you would like. Let me... Streamlabs is being a real butt to me today. It doesn't like me. Everything's paused and frozen and weird on my end. So if I'm missing a lot of chat, guys, I am so sorry. I am going to tie on a new thread while it tries to skits out on its own. I don't know what's going on. It's been doing this more and more lately, and I don't know why. Okay. Okay, I can... Chatbot will let me read chat. Some. So where was I over there? I was at jewelry where? Oh. We're gonna... There we go, okay. Alright, Lady Manga. I mostly make beaded jewelry, but have just done a college course in jewelry making, so I'm now moving into precious metals now. Ooh, fancy. I was a metals major in college. That's what I went to school for. I ended up choosing a school with great facilities that didn't happen to have an actual metalsmithing instructor. So our sculpture instructor did double duty. So I got the basics, and that's about it. Which is sad, because we have such great facilities, but we didn't have an actual jeweler. Jewelry in this town kind of don't really go together, sadly. Maggie, make my triangle! What? Okay, can I at least tie my thread in? And hi, welcome to the stream. What triangle do I owe you? I still owe you avocados, I think. I don't know how to do a circuit board. Are you going to end up making me design that on stream at some point? Like, I'm going to be so terrified. Just, like, wing it on stream making a circuit board. I don't know how to do that. I'm also trying to catch up on chat because Slobs froze up on me for a little while there. Lady Manga, as for prayer beads, I make beads for Buddhists, but can make them for other faiths as well. Oh, fancy. I like that. Is that the, Is that mala, or am I thinking of something else? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't ever want to be insensitive to anybody's faith. I applied for a job making mala beads, mala necklaces, and I got turned down almost immediately, which is sad, but most people don't want to hire from out of state, and I get it. Dawn, my favorite is when Pearl forgets about her own puns. Thank you for the Discord command. I couldn't do it. Box the Pearl. That's my Insta. Oh, Insta. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, let's look. Look! Lady Manga. Okay. Boop. Let's see this beautiful artwork, guys. Wrong view. Why are you being mean? Oh my gosh. This one. Aha! Okay. Everything is backwards. I told you. Oh my gosh, you're already better than I am. That's amazing. You're getting an education. I'm so happy. I don't even know how to do prong settings. Like, oh my gosh, you... Enamel! Ah, look at that piercing. Oh my gosh. Guys, hollow form. What? Okay. You said your schooling is already fantastic. Just saying. Like it took me 2 years of my college education to realize I wasn't going to get anywhere. And look, is this CAD or is that just wax? It's hard to tell. Guys. Lady Manga. Look at that beautiful face. Look at all of this and that beautiful face. Yes, we follow. Okay. Let me go back. Welcome. The more jewelers, the better. All mediums are fantastic. Maggie, I am going to make your triangle once I tie off this thread. Okay, good enough. Where are my scissors? I have scissors somewhere. And following. Gasp. OMG, right? Yeah. Like, Lady Manga, you already make me feel embarrassed about my 4-year university degree. Just saying. Like, I really need to find a trade school. Metalwork is gorgeous, isn't it? Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Dawn, I also do jewelry, though mine is from upcycle pieces that I take apart. She does. She does. Malas are for Hindu. Thank you. See, I need correction as necessary. I am never gonna say anything for certain when I am not certain. So I'm gonna get this thread to the front so that I can switch projects over. Dawn, I made a mala necklace as a custom commission once out of polymer clay beads, and I made a pentacle wall hanging also. Super cool. I have made... The only spiritual piece I've made that I knew was intended to be a spiritual piece is I made 2 kaleidocycles. For a lady as a meditation tool, and they were made in Lakota colors. The Lakota tribe. Hello, chat. And that's the only thing I've made. And I only made it when I was in a good mood. And I left all of the spirit beads in. I didn't take out any of my mistakes. So, I actually didn't make many mistakes on that piece, but any that I would have made, I was intending to leave in. So, brains. Yes, CAD. The blue stuff was wax. Yes, I know the blue is wax. I just thought I saw a CAD rendering in there, and I'm like, you have CAD, access to CAD. Where do you go to school, if I may ask? If you mind. If you don't mind telling. Can you read my mind? Yes, I can read your mind, Maggie, always. The things people throw away. No. Prince. Coffee? Right? Spirit beads. Oh, yes. Yes. I like spirit beads. I leave them in all the time. Like, if I have a bead, like one random bead in a mix, and that happens to be the one that ends up on the needle, that's the one that goes in the stitch. And it's like a bunch of purple and there's a pink one. The pink one goes in the stitch regardless. Lady Manga, thank you for the lovely compliments, but I wouldn't know where to start with the kaleidoscope, so there's that. That's fair. You start at the beginning. That's usually the first step for anything. But, like, you know, I totally understand things that are intimidating, because polymer clay is intimidating to me. Polymer clay and actual clay and ceramics, they're all my nemesis. I have polymer clay because I was desperate to figure out how to make a bead, because I can't buy them anymore. In the UK, so nowhere I could even attempt to go to college. I'm glad for you, though. I'm glad you're learning fun things. Prince, the little mistakes you keep in your beadwork are spirit beads. Yes, they are. They are. They're just happy accidents a lot of times. they're mindfully left in a lot of cultures. I leave mine in most pieces as well. The only time I don't leave my mistakes in is when I'm trying to actively learn how to do a technique correctly. I just fold it up when I'm done, by the way, for now. Went to the British Academy of Jewelry. Ooh. All right. Well, with a name like that, yes. Yes. What about Miyuki Delicas in gold? Where find? Oh, here. I'm just gonna... I bought mine from Fire Mountain Gems, I'm sure. Galvanized Duracoat. That is the search term you want? I like galvanized gold, but the older finishes just weren't color fast. But Duracoat on the galvanized gold is color fast. Polymer clay is fun. If you say so. I don't believe you. I've tried. Lady Manga, yeah, I just started out with polymer clay. It is fun. I believe you guys. But, I'm intimidated. Thank you. Couldn't find an art beads. Yeah, art beads doesn't have everything. Fire Mountain doesn't have everything. Nobody has everything. So you have to shop around when you're looking for specialty beads. Okay, so I am getting out my bead mats. Try to... Everything is backwards. Okay. And we're getting out Maggie's triangles. Because they've been making me make triangles on stream. And for 2,000 channel points, you guys can too. In an hour. Or 45 minutes. Whichever one I set it to. So this is all the proto-cycle triangles I have left. And it's all the ones I'm going to have left. And I'll probably make a bat wing since there's a hexagon in here. And I've got a couple bat wings to try to figure out. So the next proto cycle after the current one will be a bat wing. So it looks like we have 3 avocados for Maggie. Gotta make a 4th one now. And I lurk. Alright. Got an important Minecraft building to do. You have fun with that. I've never actually played Minecraft. I don't know, like I don't necessarily like the aesthetic of it. It looks cool, like just as a thing, but as something I'd play, not so much. But that being said, I do play Dragon Quest Builders, both 1 and 2. Okay, come on. So these are Maggie's triangles. Look how well this focuses, guys. Look how well. And then can I zoom in more? No, that's all my zoom. That's all my zoom for now. Good enough for me, though. I'm so happy with my purchase. I'm so happy. Lady Manga, I'm gonna lurk while I make dinner, but lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you as well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the sweet raid. And for sharing your lovely work with us. We really appreciate it. That's amazing. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes. Good, good. Love Minecraft. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. I need to add more to this list. At some point. I skipped something earlier on. So. I'll have to fix that in a little bit. Anyway. I rearranged where my beads are too, so I was reaching in the wrong place. I had to reorganize my beads so that they're easier to access. And green is in this one. Yes. Guys, I broke 2 tulips in like as many weeks. My size 11 tulips are so old at this point. They're like 3 years old that the eyes have all broken. I only have 1 left. Roseanne and Glumps VP. Hello, QT. So this is my only size 11 tulip needle left. Come on. It's in the tube. It's hiding. I don't need it for this triangle. I'll need the size 10s, but I only have one size 11. I have to order more. I have to before that one breaks too, because they're all the same age. Aye, guess what came in the mail? Rip needles. R.I.P. Yeah, so sad. So sad to the needles. Did your package come in the mail? Did you get your beads and your valve handle and your crochet donut instructions? Yeah, box time for QT. I'm so glad. Thanks for letting me know it arrived safe. Did you enjoy your doodle? I think that was the one with the bead eating the donut, right? It's only disappointed that IXO didn't sign their bead art. I drew it. It was me. No, it's okay. They're easy enough for me to draw, but IXO is making the actual booklet. He's already started coming up with new puns and stuff and everything. VP, you should be signing your art. Oh shit. You caught me. Yeah, all the doodles that go out on the thank you cards, guys, those are me, if anybody was curious. Okay, I'm just gonna make another pit because I still don't have the the green uncovered from its mess over there. I'm working on it. My deal with this shit pile never is finished. Just so you know. Put some of my clay beading stuff in art. Oh, fancy, sweet. Yeah, we shall go look at that here in a bit. Hopefully. Where's my khaki thread? Where's my onesie? Where is the onesie? Where did it go? I haven't used it up, have I? Did somebody steal my thread? It's not even a color I like, but it's one I use. Hello? I'm looking through my box. Where'd my onesie go? Down here? No? Nymo? This is 1G, but it's yellow. I have to use that. Nymo. Crap load of Ceylon. Miyuki, Hana, Sono, Fancy Glass. Where'd it go? Oh. It wasn't even in the box. That beats me sometimes, guys. Sleepy brain does weird stuff. Guys, waving and saying hellos to each other. Hello, hellos. Okay, now where is the bobbin for it? Doo, doo, doo. Aha! Found it. Alright, Maggie, this triangle is happening. This is why I only have this as a redeem once an hour. Oh, yeah. Look at this perfect autofocus, though. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I love this camera. I love it so much. It's worth every penny already. Is this new cam? Yes, like, look. Okay, so beads down here. In focus, right? Beads up here. Yeah. I'm also mirrored on accident, so in focus. Move them back. In focus. Move them back. In focus. Nice. Yes. And I didn't like change any aperture settings. I didn't change any like exposure settings. It's just as is fine. Like, I could change those things if I wanted to, like if the sun were to like go behind clouds and it gets dark in here or something, and I might, you know, and I could do that directly on the camera. There's a screen that flips out and it faces me, which is totally worth it to get the fully articulating screen. It costs a lot more for a camera like that, but I knew it would be worth it in the end, so I saved up. I'm not buying myself a Christmas present this year. Not happening. Not happening. This is my everything for the year present. When I treat myself to really fancy tools. Like last year, I bought myself, for my birthday, my Tronex pliers. Christmas is overrated anyways. It really is. Like, we don't buy presents for anybody anyway. We buy things for each other that are useful and practical and fun. But, so I bought myself my Tronex pliers last year. They're beautiful. Totally worth the money. Yeah, I go all out and I buy myself fancy tools once the old ones are hard to work with. So it's like Adam Savage says, you know, if you have a tool and you use it to death, buy a new tool, but buy a better one. And that's what I do. Whereas, like, tulips are the better tool. I just need to buy more of them in future. Sorry, my nose is, like, runny. Weird. Sorry. Okay. Me present should happen any time in the year. Exactly. Like, I definitely feel that way. Present should happen when you find something for a person. Or for yourself, you know. And like, if you find something that suits the person in June, give it to them in June. That's what I say. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Very overrated. It is back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, stream is 1 hour and 12 minutes. Our battery's still good because I can only stream until my battery goes out. It would have been a short stream today anyway because it's Ixo's mom's birthday. His parents are so hard to shop for. The last few years I've been giving her chrysanthemums. I've been going shopping and buying her some chrysanthemums for her front garden bed. But she didn't ask for any this year. She didn't ask for anything when we asked her. So it's like, don't know. Maybe not gonna give her a lot. Ixo's also out of the house right now, so he's also probably looking for something for her too. So there's that. I don't know. But I'm the type of person who doesn't want to gift somebody anything if I don't know that they will actually appreciate it, use it, enjoy it. One of those things, you know. Sadly, the kit lens doesn't have as great a zoom as I would have liked, but that's fine. Everything else is phenomenal about this thing. Okay. VP, can you show how you start that again? Lark's had not... Yeah, sure. Alright, let me backtrack. Let me backtrack and let me, like, super zoom in for you. Oh, no, it's fine. I just started. You caught me in the beginning. But yeah, I do a Lark's head knot, which is kind of like a loop start if you're a cross stitcher. I just don't like tail threads, especially on small projects, and this is a small piece because it's just a triangle, you know. So okay, it's a bit long. Okay, we're back at the beginning. Let me thread my needle. Let me zoom in for you. I think I'm fully zoomed. Yeah, I'm fully zoomed. That's out, that's in. But I'll bring the swing arm down so you can see what I'm doing. gonna try and clip it this time so I can refer back to it. That works. Okay. I'll be super educational then or something. Okay, so I'm moving the camera. Sorry, guys. Whee. You're gonna block my face. Hello. Can you see me? Sorry about that, but it's the best I can do with what I have. You can't see who I am. Nobody's here. I am censored. Anyway. Alright, so we're close enough in. What I do, make sure I am actually in frame since you're actually needing to see everything. Alright, so I have the end of my thread here, right? I fold it over, give it about 2 inches, 3 maybe. So you have this little loop. And then you make an overhand knot with the loop. You want to make sure that the knot catches on the double length of thread so that you have a little baby tail here, but the knot is anywhere along this length. It doesn't matter where. Not usually. Sometimes it does matter, but for this it doesn't. Then we get 1 bead. Come here, you. Focus. Be nice. Get 1 bead on the needle. And then you pass the needle through the loop. And you hold onto the bead as you pull the thread through. And you'll feel the knot catch through the bead. And you want the knot to also go through the loop. And then you pull tight. And the thread is looped around the bead just like that. Kazoo! Alright, and so that's it serves both as a stop bead and the first bead in the project. So, super cool, huh? Alright, and then my first row on triangles is 3 beads. So, you add the other 2. You go back through the first bead with the lark's head knot around it. You hold on to it as you pull everything through, and you have your first row. And you will see that thread wrapped around the first bead. To me, it doesn't bother me. I know that there are people out there that this might bother them. So an alternative method of starting these, it would be to tie your first 3 beads in a circle and then tie in your tail thread when you're done with the triangle. But I don't like that, so I do it this way. Because that first bead with the thread wrapped around one side doesn't bother me. And most of the time you don't see it anyway, especially if the thread color matches the first bead color. Yikes, that is useful. I have been doing it for years, Prince. Years. Like, I just got so fed up with having tail threads, you know? Like, I just, Let me get my pattern out while we talk. But yeah, it is super useful. And, you know, beadwork already has a lot of tail threads that you have to tie in anytime you add new thread, anytime you finish a piece, anytime you start a piece. You know, this just makes it one less in most projects. Most projects I start this way. There are pieces where I will intentionally leave a tail thread. If you have to work half your piece this way and the other half this way, you'll want the tail thread. When I assemble kaleidocycles, I intentionally leave tail threads. I start my assembly with stop beads. So, like, there are times where this isn't necessary. But when I'm making just a triangle, yeah, I do this. Let me find. I need to transfer the avocado pattern to my other notebook because I hate having to keep coming back to this. It's just where I happen to draw it down. You could just move it to the back Not a problem for me. Right. And like every beater's different anyway, but if this is helpful to somebody, that's amazing. And if it's not helpful to somebody, then that's a personal preference and there's nothing wrong there, you know. It's like the whole thread debate. Use Fireline or don't use Fireline. I don't because I don't like it anymore. But that's a personal preference. And so you add your first 2 beads. Your first 2. In each of the first 3 stitches. Pearl Ministry! Hello and welcome. Prince, wish I would have known that when I was making them 3-inch monster triangles. Oh geez, those are huge. It's candy corn to make, so use. Wait. Say that again? Has candy corn to make, so use it then. Okay, yeah, I have so much candy corn to make. Well, that's not true. Most people haven't chosen it. I think Saren's really the only person with candy corn right now. But I love making candy corn. I love eating candy corn. Nope, your new name is Vanishing Pear. You know, when I'm at craft shows... Okay, I think I can move up again now. Out the way. And resume. Okay. When I'm at craft shows, people, for some reason, never see the L in, like, my signage, whether it's clearly marked or not. This is just people reading things too fast. They always read it as Vanishing Pear, and then they just get a confused look on their face. And even if they see Pearl, they also get a confused look on their face. Because I know the username doesn't actually say what the business is. Which is my own fault, but I still like it. It's a sentimental username for me, so I keep it. I have Hanky Ghosts. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like your eyes is censored by your camera. Yeah. But, yeah, my cord for this camera is only, like... 3 feet long. It's the cord that came with my Blue Yeti mic, which I'm not using because that's the only micro USB cord we have in the house. I want a micro HDMI instead, or as well, to test the difference between the 2 of them. But yeah. So I had to flip everything around because of how short the cord is for this camera right now. Which is okay. No tail. Thank you. Thank you for clipping. Yes, QT. Can always refer back to it now. I can always make like instructional videos as well. Theoretically, I can also record while I'm streaming. If there's room on the SD card. I didn't buy a bigger SD card when I bought the camera. Because I wanted the camera, but I will buy the accessories as the need arises, you know? Thanks, VP, for the tutorial. You're welcome. And, like, at any point when you find yourself, like, messing with the tail thread too much, the little tiny bit, this little guy, get in frame. That little dude. You can always just cut it off. You get your handy dandy Reginald's and you feed your Reginald, and he'll take it away for you. Thanks. Nice, Belzy. Yes. QT. I'll DM you the start-ish time if you end up wanting to make a highlight later, since clips are only 60 seconds max. No worries. I would rather do it as its own, like, Stitch Basics tutorial, because I'm thinking have that as part of a, like, Patreon thing at some point. I don't know. Always play with the tail glomps ministry and throws bronze. Guys, fair. Yeah. But anything I wanted to be like an official tutorial, I would film specifically for that purpose. So that way you You don't get me flailing. You get a very instructional version of me, I guess, is the right words I'm going for. I don't know. Patreon perk sounds good. Yes. I do have a Patreon. It is empty. So if you go and look at Vanishing Pearl on Patreon, there's nothing there. Like, you can still, like, support me for, like, Chi-Chi did it. She supported me for $1 a month for a little while there, like, the night I first set it up. She's like, here, I'm gonna do the thing. And so you can support me even if there's no tiers. I don't know how that works because I know nothing yet, but I am brainstorming what to do with Patreon. I know that the most obvious answer for Patreon for me, there's a few things. It's all gonna be like instructional beadwork based, because that's where I want to head with my work. So like the lowest tier would be things like brick stitch and peyote stitch charts, along with like color recommendations if people want color recommendations. So I would make a stitch sample and then I would make a chart. I actually have the layout for this one. Let me find it for you guys. It's over here. Because the charts is the only one I've done it for. So my tutorial pages. Everything's gonna be mirrored. Again, I'm sorry. So this is my magazine spread of tutorials I had planned on getting published, but since I'm never gonna get published again, I had to, you know, think up new ways. And my Patreon will be where all my publication happens. Centralized, anyway. And so I've made tutorial pages instead. Same layout. Everything's backwards. Sorry, but this is for like peyote stitch and brick stitch and like square stitch charts, maybe loom work down the road. So I have the projects on the side, and along the top is stitching a sample, making sure the chart is finished, making a PDF with recommended colors like Delica numbers, sharing it on Patreon as that lowest tier, and then Instagram. Because word charts, you can, if you bead, you can follow a chart. You know, if you bead and you're familiar with the stitch, looking at a chart, you know how to make it. So that's just an easy thing for me to do, is to already put like my already existing charts up on Patreon. Same with my already existing tutorials at the higher tiers. And like at the middle tier would be actual PDF instructions. So for anybody who's gotten a tutorial from me, whether you purchased it or whether it was gifted to you, that would be like the middle tier thing, is however often I make tutorials, you would have access to those. And then the higher tiered chart would be me doing workshops. And I don't know if you can do that like within Patreon itself, or if you have to do an external thing like a Zoom workshop. But that's kind of my tentative plans with the platform right now. Yes. Thank you, Maggie, for the link to my very blank... Wait, when did I do an About Me? I did an About Me. I don't remember doing this. I was like 23 in that picture. Like, that thing's 10 years old. I'm on my grandma's swing set. My grandpa actually made it. So that's a swing set my grandpa made. It's at the house still to this day. Thank you for the follow. Begging for a pagan. Oh, jeez. I don't know that I like the username. Thank you for the lurk, Prince. But yeah. So my Patreon has an About Me. And that's it. Sneaks into chat. Hello, Allie. How are you today? Hello, fellow beater. Welcome back to stream. What are you doing today? Have any fancy projects? I'm good. I'm doing all right. I am. That sounds like a bot name. I agree. It definitely does. But I'm doing great. I am working on a peyote stitch triangle for Maggie here. Maggie's keeping me accountable for triangles. For sure. This is an avocado that I'm working on. My project for today is supposed to be my phoenix, but I didn't get very far so far. We'll see. Put away the pattern. Okay, I'm just gonna follow the actual triangle. I'm so bad at following actual triangle charts because of my janky graph paper charts that I've made. I know how to follow those so much better than the real triangle itself. It's so sad, guys. It was made September 13th. Oh, geez. That's super recently. That don't seem real. Yeah, it's fun. I number the beads to the row. It helps me. Right, yeah. Well, it's just like I showed you the chart earlier. It's a very wonky looking because I don't own a printer, so I don't print anything off, and that includes beading charts. I can do triangles digitally now. If you go to beadographer.com, they have, which is amazing, they have a digital graph where you can design your own triangles, which is phenomenal, and the only people out there that do. And it was by customer request. And I have purchased the year-long subscription to this program because the developers are amazing and they're very responsive, and they seem to really care about what the beading community is actually wanting. And they implement it, and it's great. And I can make triangles. I'm so happy. Ban? Yeah, go ahead. I don't like the username. Super recent, super lewd. We're gonna say no. Thank you, Maggie. Appreciate you. What was I gonna say next? I don't remember. Done. Thank you. Ugh. My hand has been hurting the last couple days, so I'm definitely not gonna make anything tomorrow. I'll do something else. But yesterday it was like this whole section of my pinky. First use of the band hammer. Sweet. Thank you. Was it really? Had you not gotten a bot before? I got a bot earlier this stream. Before anybody was chatting, I had a bot. I've been live for about 5-10 minutes talking to myself, and the first person that said anything in chat was a bot, and I'm like, oh, this is gross. I'm stretching my hands, by the way. Just bending them backwards. Ugh, okay. Oh no. Don't yawn. It's been a sleepy day for me, guys. It really has. Prince, bring down the hammer. Can't touch this. No. Yeah. Can't touch this. Okay, battery's still good. I really need to get that adapter. But I'm super glad I can stream with USB. I didn't know if I was going to be able to or if I needed the HDMI cable. But I also want to test out the HDMI cable. So I'm going to buy it anyway. I know you haven't been mod for too long, but still. I thought you had already, banned at least one bot. Congratulations on your first bopping of the bot. But yeah. Definitely need to get more work in on the Patreon, but that comes with tutorial stuff. The tutorial I'm actually working on next, been trying to get out for the last few months anyway, is the last thing that Beadwork magazine ever published of mine. In their contract it says that you can't release it as a tutorial to sell for yourself until 6 months after publication, but it's been 3 years, so I'm good. I'm also that lazy sometimes, so it's been halfway finished for a while. I have it I have the layout somewhat formatted. I have the cover page. I have the materials in progress. I think I need to illustrate a new pair of pliers or two, maybe. But once I do that I can do it. I can use them for all tutorials that require them. Illustrating assets that you can reuse is the hardest part of tutorial making. Designing a hex bead for the first time, or designing a pair of pliers for the first time, or designing a lobster clasp for the first time is where all the time goes in a tutorial. But once you have it done, future tutorials that need those items, super fast. It's just drag and drop. And so this tutorial is taking forever because there's a pair of pliers that I have to illustrate that I haven't had to illustrate before. And then I have to split up the diagrams into individual steps because the magazines don't like to do individual steps. They like to combine a couple steps per diagram, and it's guys, come on, you're just going to confuse people. Don't do it that way. But they do it that way anyway. But it doesn't matter anymore. It's a moot point. Beadwork has gone out of print. They have switched to a subscription-based model where you access all old projects. I don't know what new projects look like, if there's ever going to be any, but the print magazine is gone at the very least. And having burned my bridge with Bead and Jewelry through the whole they didn't pay me what I'm worth problem, they almost didn't pay me at all problem, I'm not getting published again, or at least not unless somebody makes another magazine, So Patreon it is. Works for me. Bring down the hammer. Oh wait, I already did that. Allie, I'm sure you'll be able to bot more bots, Maggie. Just wait. And mod for a few channels. That's sweet. Okay, there we are. Boop. Are you X-Files mod, Allie? Maybe? But there we go. We have 4 out of 6 avocado slice pieces done up. You're keeping me accountable, Maggie. I'm making progress. I feel productive. I also finished a protocycle yesterday. So this one will be given away on my streamiversary in November. Look at it. I'm so happy. I use confetti colors for the edge beads on protocycles to represent all the colors in the pieces themselves. And it's just so bright and summery. I love this one. Nope, not yet anyway. I'm more of a regular. Ah, gotcha. Maggie also mods for a couple channels. You are a good mod. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, so more triangles have been finished. Well, these were already finished, but the protocycle is done. So that will be given away in November with channel points, 100 bits, gift subs, and what was the other thing? There was something else. I think just being in the Discord at the time of the giveaway. I don't know. Bits? 100 bits per entry. Yes. And then I have the tracker here of all the entries. And then in the end I made a spreadsheet, and then I used the random number generator to pick a number, and then whatever that corresponded to on the spreadsheet was the winner. Last time it was RLB. Okie doke. We have completed a triangle. I think I need to get up and stretch though. Yay, RLB. Yeah, she has 2 kaleidocycles so far, and she's been here long enough to have earned a bat cycle, which I need to start making for her. Hers and Deskie's are the first bat cycles I'll be making, so I made this one for myself. So it's got all the weird, different shaped elements to it. Like these bits pop out. Let me see, there we go. These bits pop out a bit because they're hexagons instead of triangles. So this side and this side are the same piece. Just 2 different sides of the same piece. But these sides are standard triangles. So this side and this side are standard triangles. And I made them for me. So it's a really cool piece. I'm really interested in how it's going to turn out, because I have 2 bat cycles currently with completed trackers, and then I have 1, 2, 3 other long-term subs that will be getting one. Everybody else will be getting a whatever cycle they're already on. So whatever cycle you're already on, that's all I'm making for people. So, ooh, is that the bat cycle? Sorry, I was busy embroidering when I looked up. Yes. Have you seen it yet? I haven't taken good photos of it yet. I finished it sometime in the last week. I've been really busy, guys. So this is the starburst side. This is the side I designed that I really wanted. The opposite side is the flower side. Super cool, super cool. This is my fried egg flower, kind of. It didn't quite work out the way I thought it was gonna, but I ended up with a cute little fried egg triangle though. And I'm gonna modify it to be a square so I can make fried egg toast earrings. So it wasn't a complete loss. So here's my extra triangles. I didn't put it in this one. I could have. Look at it. Look at the tiny egg toast. The triangle. But I want to actually make egg toast in a square shape. So it's so cute. I love it so much. So cute. Lurk, if you need me, I'll be here. All right, thank you. If I scream for help, you'll hear it. So, but so as a cycle face, it wasn't quite a successful concept. It's still fine looking, but as an individual piece, it's a start jumping off point for me to make toast. Looks yummy, right? Yes. So I want little toast earrings. I think it's gonna be so cute. I make adorable things on occasion, guys. I don't just make really cool practical stuff. And then this is the flower side. And then this is the donut. Which, this purple is a little bit too dark, I think. I used the dark purple. I wish I had used the lighter purple. Because just up against the teal, it's just very, very muted. But look at all them sprinkles. Nobody had requested me make a donut at the point that I made this, so I made it for myself. And then a lot of the surprise me's I just doodled in donuts instead. Yeah. And then if you turn it the other direction, the starburst now turns into this weird, like, come on, spidery thing. Like all the points, they face inwards. Like all the weird, funky shape points face inwards. It's bizarre. It looks like spidery legs. I don't know. That's what I call it. There's the donuts facing the wrong direction. And the flower is different. So instead of the oranges facing inwards, they are the outer bits of the flower on this side. So it's super cool. And then there's the fried egg flower facing the wrong direction. So it looks neat both ways. And it was also just cool to make myself a kaleidocycle for the first time in 2.5 years. For me, you know, like, I needed a new one to demo on stream because my typical demo cycle is falling apart because construction was iffy a little while back. So I'm gonna put these beads up and then I'm gonna go on a break, turn my camera off while I go on a break so the battery lasts, and then I'll come back. How's that sound? This chica needs to stretch. Ooh. Need to stretch. I don't know how much life is left in the battery. Probably another half hour. But yeah, so until I order and get the new cord in the mail, streams are gonna be short. They're not gonna be quite as long as usual. That's probably okay anyway. The last color I just pour right back in. Boop. Alright, so let me get my thread up because I don't need it anymore. Boop. I don't need this needle anymore. Reginald I do need. Alright, get this Phoenix back out. I think I made like 2 whole rows before the shenanigans of stream. There we are. Just zoom out a little bit. And then I will bead right back. I need to go stretch and stuff. So, see you in a little bit. Alright, hello. Welcome back, friends. Welcome. Welcome back. Okay. Whee! Yeah, so Ixo came home. He's back. He's making ribs and potatoes for dinner, which is cool. Then we'll take that over to his parents' house later. So, I am trying to figure out where I'm at. Okay, I already did that row. I'm not going to do it again. I've made so many mistakes on this stitch. It's not even funny. Hello. Hi, welcome, Cincinnati. How you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, my hand hurts. Ugh. Like, just, my knuckles are sore. RLB, they aren't mistakes, they're personalizations. Well, good thing you can't see the personalizations anyway. This thing is confetti hell, so. Ugh. I've like repeated rows and I've omitted rows and I've like put the wrong color beads in the wrong places and all sorts of fun stuff has happened in this piece. It's been an adventure. Just imagine actually stitching the confetti hell. No. All that thread starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping. No thanks. At least with beads, it's just one singular thread. One thread. Okay. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, surprise, it's blue. I knew you would say that. Yeah. That's the advantage of bead point over cross stitch, guys. You have one thread. And the back looks like this. It looks like nothing. Welcome back, lumps. Cincinnati and RLB. Alright, come on. Purple. Or dark purple. BP has neat bead point backs. Well, you're only, yeah. Because it's only half stitches. It's not full stitches like a cross stitch. So it's only half stitches. So it just goes in straight lines down the back. That's it. If the thread contrasted with the fabric, then I could show you a little better, but it doesn't, so I can't. Well, I could, but I just want to stitch right now. I just want to get this done. Or I'll be hi all the new people since I came back from deep unexpected neighbors bothering me lurk. That's a time. I hope they were masked up or vaccinated or both. Ugh. I went to go stretch and Ixo informed me of drama in the vicinity, and so now I'm just like eyeing my phone suspiciously, like I hope it doesn't ring, because the last time it rang around this drama we got sucked in for weeks, so not answering. Cincinnati, well, I've been glommed, guess I'm staying. You've been claimed, you're one of us now. RLB, I was masked up and unvaccinated. Yes, I know you are, but like I hope they are too. Because I don't know the status of my neighbors. I try not to talk to them because they're just always loud and rowdy. But the ones on this side, she was chatting with me one day, and so, like, do what? They aren't, because they're, oh, geez. Oh, I'm so sorry, RLB. Ugh. Well, all I have to say to that is I hope they work somewhere that has 100 or more employees, because have to be vaccinated soon enough if they do. Retired. Oh, jeez. That's worse. Okay. Well, there's no hope then. I'm so sorry for you. Yeah, I don't know my current neighbors, but it is really, really hard to keep backing away far enough without being incredibly super rude. But I guess I could. Because I don't know how long I'm going to live in this house, so I don't want to, like, snap at them, you know? I, for the most part, avoid them, yeah. Yeah, I try to avoid mine, too. Just because they're loud. Like, they're not unpleasant. They haven't said anything rude or unpleasant ever. But they're just loud and obnoxious at all the worst times, that's all. Which sucked a whole lot more when I was working really, really hard jobs, and then the one chance I had to relax at home would be the one time that they would be just incredibly loud. But they haven't been this year, which is nice, and I appreciate that. RLB. But they asked me to come out and chat, and they were respectful of my request to stay back. Okay, well that's something. That shows concern. That's good. Hey, look, more blue. I'm so close. I only have a few hundred stitches left, so we can do this. We can do this, guys. I have a Karen as a neighbor. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is cool. Thanks. Oh wait, what is RLB doing? Current whip. Is it the owl? I love this one so much. It is so beautiful. Your color choices in certain places are just perfection. Ooh, I really like the red tips on the leaves. Those are neat. Yes. Let's see if PC view is still backwards or not. No, it's not. Okay, good. Look at this, guys. Oh, this is the only thing showing up correctly and not mirrored is the PC view on stuff. Go figure. I need to fix my cameras. Just following the pattern, but thanks. You know, but you've made a point of like altering patterns a lot. So sometimes I don't know if you're actually following a pattern or if you're actually like modifying it at this point, you know? Kind of want one with an Aztec pattern. Ooh, that'd be fun. Or I'll be just... Okay, wait. QT, would it be an OBS fix? For the camera? No. It can only flip vertically in OBS. I can't go into further settings like you can with the web camera to flip it horizontally. I need to actually mount it 180 degrees from where it is. But my camera doesn't work that way. Like my swing arm doesn't work that way. I think I need to look and see if there's a swing arm that has extra, I guess, joints and maneuverability to it. This one was like $12 on Amazon. It served me super well. You know, like it came in the wrong box. It came in a box for like a microphone mount instead of a camera mount. So I was very concerned, but I opened it up and it was the right thing. I'm like, this is strange. But it's done the job. It's still doing the job. It's just not articulated enough to have this camera mounted 180 degrees in the other direction. Because the other option would be like having a standing tripod by my chair. But you know me. I would roll into that thing and knock it over. And then everything would go, backwards or something. So for now we're mirrored until I get a fix. It's a physical fix, not a digital fix. They're all overlay flosses though. Ooh, over dyed. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I do like to modify patterns. QT. I'm still trying to find an arm that will work for my table because my table is not flush underneath. Oh, yikes. Been bamboozled. But yeah. So yeah, I know it's mirrored and it's frustrating, but that's okay. Like with the Logitech, you could, the way it functioned with the swing arm, you could turn it around as much as you needed to get it to do what you wanted. There's not as much option with this. It needs an extra joint or two to be able to turn the camera the other direction. But the Logitech was small, so I don't know, it's just different. It's just different. Which is not a bad thing, it's just different. It's a new challenge to overcome. Alright, camera battery is at half right now. It's not flashing yet, but it probably will soon. And when it starts flashing is when I stop stitching. I'm good at those. What am I good at? I'm good at what? I didn't do anything. Yeah, QT. I totally understand tables not working with like swing arms or clamps, or for the longest time I couldn't mount my bench pin on any of the tables I had just because there wasn't a big enough lip to do so, which kind of sucks. Dealing with challenges. Oh, yeah, totally. I'm great at dealing with challenges. Now, if I can only figure out how to move. I'm still hoping for this job I recently applied to. But the longer it takes for them to get back to me, the more I'm like, I don't know, man. Let me just spam my resume to some bead stores or something. And so that's what I'm doing. Looking for more bead stores. Looking for more designers. Looking for... I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. Just looking. Like, I'm back at the point where I'm like, should I just, like, try the boot guy again? So I can bead boots for a living? Like, would he actually answer his phone if I gave him, like, an ultimatum and said, I'm never calling you again, you decide right now? Like, should I do that? You've been hanging this carrot in front of my face for 3 years. And haven't put me at the top of your priority list. Like, yes or no? What? Oh yeah, like in 2018, after I left working at Starbucks, I was still there in the mornings doing some work in my bullet journal and was approached by a customer to do beaded boots for Paul Bond Boots in Nogales, Arizona. He's one of the owners. It's 2 brothers own it now, but their grandpa started the business like forever ago. These are really high-end, really specialty boots, but he's been really, really, really hard to pin down and get meetings and plans going with them. And like, I haven't tried during the entirety of the pandemic yet, just because it's gonna be an excuse to not talk to me. So I don't know. It would have been nice. You know, and someone else in my life has said he's, you know, vouched for him and his character and said he always holds up to his promises. And I'm like, yeah, but this guy deals with money. I'm not money. I'm just a random Joe. Like, a random Jane, I guess. Like, I'm sure he holds up to his end of the deal when there's a lot of cash involved, but I don't have any of that. Why would he prioritize me, you know? Like, you know, this is a pet project for him, but he's also super forgetful. Like, I don't know. Anyway. QT. Yep, my table is a fold-up table, so the flushness is not even throughout, or the flush is not deep enough for the clamp part to hold. Aw. Looking for more jointed tripod arms that I just need to clean out the area near my table to give my tripod room anyway. So much to consider and finding time to do in between kiddo family work time. All right. And streaming is always going to be a challenge, and the easiest way to start is with whatever you have right now. And as you realize, oh, this doesn't work the way I want it to, brainstorming and researching the solution to that will get you closer to what you want in the end. Because pandemic, do it. Just pin him down. Ugh. Right. What I really need is for him to give me the information for people who work in the store, since he's like part owner and he doesn't actually do the work in the store. So I need him to get me in touch with his designer or with his brother who actually lives there. One of the two. I don't know. I think his brother lives there. But yeah, I've just been given a runaround for 3 years. I don't think it's going to end up going anywhere, but it's worth like maybe one final shot. Just a commit now or I'm never calling you again, you know. I hate that I have to be the one that's like ultimatums or make like my opinions really known before somebody takes me seriously in any aspect of life. It's so dumb. You can do it. Then ask for that information. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the last time I asked for that information, he made a meeting with me and he canceled it. Even though the meeting could have happened before his other meeting later that day. And the only reason I know that is because I met the same people he was supposed to be meeting with later that day at the coffee shop several hours ahead of time. And he canceled on me anyway. Even though he had a huge enough gap in between. So, like, I don't like being lied to. Just say you're really interested and I would like to do this, right? Yeah. So, yeah. So if I can ever get in touch with the people I need to, and not the middleman, that'd be great. You know, because it's a charge what I want to charge for my work kind of deal is what it would be. You know, because the boots are already so high end that there's a lot of money being put into them anyway from the customer. And they pay their people well, but like getting to be one of the people they pay well and then contact the store? Yeah. Can't you look up the store information online? I can. I didn't want to like be rude and go behind, you know, my contacts back, you know? I didn't want to insult him in the process, you know? So, I don't know. Before I make that phone call, I need to kind of script what I need to say and have it in front of me so that if he tries to derail or evade, that I can bring it back to relevant. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. So, it's on my list. It's on my master list of, you know, priorities still. While I'm still job hunting, you know. If I end up getting a job before I get back to reaching out to him, then, you know, it's a moot point. But if I haven't found a job by the time I reach that task on my list, then I'll have to put in the work to make the conversation go the way I need it to. So... You know, because there aren't very many options out there for somebody to do bead weaving for a living, you know? And I can do this as well as I can. I'm trying to figure out like what's the best way to get out there more, and the answer is like YouTube tutorials, but like that's a lot of work to do for free before I can even qualify for ad revenue, which means I'd have to boot up a Patreon at the same time, which is already in like I've been thinking about for the last several months, both of those anyway. But it's just like how to go about it, you know? How to make that a reality without overburdening myself. Because that is super easy to do, as we have discovered with the Kaleidocycles. I didn't expect that, guys. Like, all the support over the years. I didn't expect that much. I expected to be mostly talking to myself for, like, years on end. That's not the case, apparently. Okay, where is my dark purple? Do I need more dark purple? I'm gonna get some. Okay. It's a good idea. Hope you didn't need me. Oh! It looks like we died. Okay. I didn't look up in time. I'm sorry. We dead. Okay. Sorry. Let me get the dark purple in there anyway, though. What color was this? What was this one? Before I forget. I'm going to finish this row off camera, and then we will not be beating on stream anymore. Like I said, it only has a 2-hour battery life. And it's 2 hours, 18 minutes into stream, but I did turn it off when I went on my break. So I need to be better about setting timers or something until I get my cord in. But yeah, where was I on here? Purple. Okay. Just bad connection problems. No, it's not connection problems. It is my battery for my camera. This guy only has a 2-hour lifespan. I don't have an adapter yet because I didn't buy accessories until I find a need for an accessory, because I didn't want to go all out spending extra money that I didn't need to if I wasn't going to use it right away, you know? So as I find a need for an accessory is when I'm purchasing the accessory. Since there's a sea of green swords in chat. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe you had connection problems, Prince. I'm sorry if that's the case. Your personality is just too good to leave you without support. Thank you, RLB. Good stream. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm just going to finish this row since I'm already in the middle of it. And you guys won't be able to see that, but you will still be able to see my face. Hello. Do we like the new web face cam? The new old webcam? You can see my hair much nicer now. Yeah, but yeah, this guy has a limited lifespan. Let me close the lens and put the lens cap back on. Poop. Get that in there. Take the battery out. Ugh. Boop, back in the charger. I will also, anyway, need to get new batteries as well, but I will do that when I start doing, like, vlogs that happen outside the house, you know, stuff like that. So there's no point in getting an accessory if you're not at that point in your life yet. So I'm not there yet, therefore I don't need to spend the money on it. Oh, come on, face camera. I'll be... Mint, it was your personality that kept bringing me back, because I certainly am not a beater. That is so true, too, though. You know, and that's the awesome part about the creative community here on Twitch, is just because you're not someone who does a medium doesn't mean you don't enjoy the streamer who does and want to support them as a person. And that's amazing, and I really love that. What if you got a hug discount? What do you mean? Wait, what? What did I miss? Or a huge discount. maybe. Is that what you meant? Yeah, if it was a great deal, then that's one thing. But I did pay full price for this. I didn't buy it used just because of the nature of what it is. I didn't want to take a risk on a used fancy camera, you know? Okay, I'm done with this row. Boop. And that's all I can do this stream. Okay, let me save that. Put my beads away and stuff. Come on. Huge. Although a hug discount sounds nice too. RLB. I didn't know I needed a beading stream in my life. So win-win. Yeah, fair enough, right? Anyway, let me hold this up, I guess, to the one camera that does still work. There we are. This is where we're at the moment. It's beautiful. Look at, almost done with the coverage on this. So good. What is 15 times, how many rows did I get in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 30, 60, 90, 100, 105. So I've got like 345 stitches left before I'm done with this thing, which is great. Moon, everyone needs a beading stream in their life. I agree with you. I agree. So good. Yes, this piece is beautiful. I'm so ready to be done with the stitching. And then I can use all these beads in the mix for a bead soup jewelry line. I don't know what to call it. I could just call it Phoenix anyway. Like I did a whole bunch of jewelry pieces with the Cool Crab. Because I made Cool Crab twice. I tried to loom him the first time, and that didn't work out. It was just too complicated. And then I square stitched him the second time, but I just, the beads from the first Cool Crab all ended up as jewelry pieces. So the beads from the Phoenix, whatever's left in this mix when I'm done with it, is going to end up as a jewelry line. Freeform peyote. Oh, yes. Always freeform peyote. Like, I think a teardrop would be good. Teardrop necklace with yeah. I don't know. Lots. You know, but freeform peyote works best when there's different size beads, and these are all 11s and 15s. So, I don't know. I do use all sorts of size beads when I do my confetti jewelry, so we'll just see what happens. I don't know, it's just a thing to have fun with, you know? I bet copper would be the best accent metallic for this, though. But I don't have copper beads. Maybe that's what I need to put in my art beads cart. Copper. Copper delicas for once. I ran out on this project. This project used them all. Okay, so I still need both of those. Put this away. Oh, in here. Yeah, so yeah, get some. You know, let's go put it in my cart right now. Thought I had art beads up. Did I not? Because I need to get needles anyway. So let's just go shopping for beads. How about we just go shopping for beads? Art beads. Yay. Copper delicas. I like matte copper. That one's metallic. I don't trust them. That one's a matte dark copper. This one. Ugh, $6.59. Ugh. That is too expensive. Where are we at as far as like, oh, there it is. Okay. 5 by 2.5 inch tube is usually 8 grams. 82 cents a gram. I like to stick to 35 cents or less. That's a lot. See? Yay. Yay, shopping. Yay, shopping. Alright. Let's... The one thing I don't enjoy about aura crystals is that they don't actually have wish lists. They don't save a wish list for you. So, like, even if you find things cheaper here, you have to save them somewhere else. Copper. Ooh, those are 15s. I don't need 15s, but yeah. 11.0 copper plated. DB340. This is 340. Okay, that is the same color. Okay, so same color. Calculator. 17, 13. These are 25 gram packages. 68 cents a gram. So it's still cheaper, but it's not super cheap. But metallics are that way. They are going to be expensive. But so they're cheaper on our crystal beads. Let's try Fire Mountain. DB0340 was the number. Here we are. 50 grand. Shit. No. So it looks like they're most expensive on art beads. $0.79 a gram. See, Fire Mountain's in the middle this time. Matte is always up there in price. It really is. But Aura Crystals, I've found, has been the best place for delicas for the most part for me. And they sell them in 25 gram packages. And the regular, like, 7, 8, 9 grams, one of those. But a lot of times they don't have something in stock that I'm actually searching for, so I go somewhere else. But when they do have things in stock that I actually want, hey, I can add to wish list. Can I do that? Oh, sweet. They do have a wish list option. Okay. What's in my art bead shopping cart, though? Tulips, thread I've never tried, and super duos. Do you have tulips? I don't think they sell needles, though. Do they? Do they sell needles? Ooh! It's kind of hit or miss on Aura Crystals what they sell. So, tulip. So there's crochet hooks. There was like a big eye needle. I just want the babies. I just want the 11s. 13! Holy moly. Like, my 12 is tiny. Well, I guess I know where to go for size 13 tulip beading needles. My goodness. Detangling is finally done. Hooray! Okay, that's the assorted sizes. 11s. Oh, sweet. Yes. Yes. Okay, add to wish list. $5.99 here. $5.99 there. Okay, they've gone down on price a little, which is nice. Or at least they're cheaper online than they are in person. One of the two. But that's totally worth it for 4 beading needles that will last you 3 years. Like, I just broke 2 that I purchased 3 years ago. And I broke a third one a couple months back out of the 4-pack. So I may have lost one over time too, because I did get a like assorted pack that had an 11 in it, but I need 11s again. I wish they did like, so the 12s and the 13s are the pricey ones. Look at that. $12 for 2 needles. Oh. Oh. $18 for 2 needles. But it's worth it because of how long they last, and because of how small they are and how sturdy they are. Oh, it's hard though. It's hard to stomach that price. Okay, what was the other thing? It was gold super duos. So like when I am shopping for beads, I try to do a one-stop shop if I can. No, these aren't quite what I want. I just want matte gold. Just plain old boring matte gold. I don't want to have to go to Hobby Lobby. Don't make me go to Hobby Lobby. Why are you gross? Also, the colors aren't as bright in the photos on Aura crystals. So that sucks. I don't know. I'm just shopping for beads. Is this a good stream? My camera died. I'm sorry. That blue is not gold. And those are very sunflowery colored. Jeez. Yeah, so none of these are the color of gold I want. So that sucks. But it might be worth it for the copper seed beads. So I always have wish lists and shopping carts going at all the bead stores just for when I'm ready, you know, for when I absolutely have to buy something. So I don't absolutely have to buy the super duos or the copper. It'd be nice to have more copper in stock, but I absolutely have to buy the beading needles. So when I break that last 11 is when I will buy more beading needles. And it's not going to be too far away based off of the other ones breaking so recently. So, but yeah. So I'm always logged into the beading websites, and when I'm like, oh, I need to get a such and such, then I look around to see which site has it, and I put it in a wish list so that I can get it later. And it doesn't waste paper that way. Because when I write beading supplies down, I never can find them again, and I never think to look in my notebooks for them. So I always just save them on the sites I'm going to purchase them from. Yeah. Ooh, I hope you don't find it the hard way. Oh, no. They're long gone. I don't know what happened. No one likes being forced to Hobby Lobby, right? But that is who has this color of gold in town. Hobby Lobby is the only store in town that has beads. Like Walmart and Michael's do, but they're not seed beads. Like Hobby Lobby is the only one that has seed beads. So it sucks. Moon, oh, my beading sites and their dream carts. Oh, you should have seen my Fire Mountain dream cart at one point. It was pricey. Maybe I should just break down and work for Fire Mountain Gems. They're hiring. But I don't want to work in a call center. Like, I don't want to be customer service. I want to make stuff. I know, and Walmart has crummy beads. Yeah, they're good for practicing though. If that's what you have available and that's what you're starting with, like, they'll still last you and they'll still be decent beads. Just don't get the metallic finishes, basically. They won't last. USPS? What about USPS? USPS. USPS. Let me just clean up my table here while we figure out who's live. I don't even know. I'm still not used to streaming Saturdays, so I don't remember who's live. I am keeping an eye on my local COVID numbers now, though. Well, I have been the whole time. But they are going down again, which is good. So if they ever get to a point in my town where the cases are fewer than 500 people, because right now it's at 1,700 and something. It was up over 2,100 last week, which for my town is a high percentage. So you do you based off of where you live. But if it ever gets back under 500 cases active, then I will be going back out to the farmers markets until it goes up over 500 cases, you know, trending upwards and not stopping. I just gotta do what I can for my own safety, but money is not worth the risk. Are they hiring? I don't, maybe. Yeah. I'm hoping for a beading job. I'm trying to move out of Texas. Or a creative job of some sort in a place where I'd actually want to live. Our Walmart only sells the Cousin brand from China as far as seed beads go. That's true. They do sell Chinese beads. Cousin used to make rubberized leaf beads, and I can't for the life of me find them anywhere anymore. They look like this, because I only have the one piece with them. RLB knows what they look like. She got the last thing I ever made with them. I don't think that's right. Where are they? What did I do with it? Never mind, I don't know. It's way over there. Anyway, yeah, Cousin used to make some rubberized leaf beads that are freaking gorgeous, but I can't locate anymore. I can't find them. There was like one listing. Was it on Etsy or some other weird platform site? But the listing looks a little sketch, and I see it a couple different places, and I'm like, maybe they're just relisting products on different sites. But I can't find this bead anywhere else, so I bought polymer clay to try to recreate it. And I cherish my necklace. Yes, it's a beautiful necklace, dude. It's amazing. I love it. That was one of my stream-only projects, wasn't it? That's a rarity. That's a super rarity. It was. Moon. Oh, I don't think it's a remote job. No. Oh, I don't want remote jobs. I want to move away from where I live. We are looking to vamos. You mean like Fire Mountain? Yeah. I don't know. I'm hesitant about Fire Mountain because I've heard that the community is super racist, and I already live in a racist community. I don't want to repeat that experience. I will if I absolutely have to. But I don't want to live around racist people at all. Just saying. I did not know that. Yeah, I was looking into the reviews of people who have lived in the town last time I was looking at Fire Mountain jobs, and they weren't pretty. They weren't pretty. And then I've looked at reviews of the town where I live, and I'm like, ooh, some of you are just broken. And some of you are very truthful and being told that you're over dramatic. And I'm like, no, they're not over dramatic. This place sucks. It sucks for my type of people. It doesn't suck for everybody. Every place has the people who belong there and the people who don't. Just saying. Okay. I'm mostly cleaned up. All I have is light bulbs on my table. Regular and black light both. My lamp was being weird the other night, so I had to test it out. I've got light bulbs and snacks and my pile of deal with this shit. Because I have not dealt with this shit. It's a much smaller pile than it used to be, though, so that's great. But yeah, let's find out who's live. Let me not shop for beads anymore. I don't need to, like, fill the wish list carts up. That's not necessary. Okay, here we go. Boop. RLB. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye. I'm out of here. Gotta go get food. Yeah, we gotta go, like, do stuff in just about an hour or so. So, let's see who's alive. Let's check makers and crafting. We got a beater? Probably not. Ditto for me. See you around. Thank you for stopping in, Prince. Appreciate having you here this stream. It was great. We got any beaters? I doubt we have beaters. Do we have beaters? We probably don't. Lots of Legos. Just me. Look at my face. I've got a couple of... Oh, wait. Shoot. Just saw that. We're gonna go raid a community member, Chisato, who is a beater. I know that they do other stuff. I don't know what they're doing today, though. So, let's go actually support another beater. How'd that happen? Okay. Let me start the raid. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wait. CC. CH. There we go. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here today, and I will beat you later. And we're gonna have that protocycle giveaway happening over the next couple months, so stay tuned, come back, interact with chat, do all the things, and you might win it. Alright. Beat you later, friends. See ya. Where is my...
Oh my gosh, hi Vanishing, how are you doing? How was your day? How was your stream? I saw that you were doing some really cool stuff earlier. I didn't get a chance to really stop in too long. Welcome in Raiders, how are you guys all doing today? Hope you all are well. I'm actually making a pair of quote-unquote slippers for my 50 follower affiliate raffle. The first 50 people who followed me are all entered into a raffle, and I will draw a name from there once they're complete. And I'll do the same thing when it comes to the 100 follower raffle. Go from there. Everybody at the 100 will also be entered in. Oh, you're testing your camera out in daylight? That's right, you got an actual camera. And hello, QT Mousey, I saw that you're in there too.